So I purchased this Anker power supply for the Pleasure-Way van that we have. We're on trips and there's only an AC outlet right behind the driver's seat down low, and I have quite a bit of items stacked in behind the seat. So I wanted to get something to access the plugs a little bit easier so we don't have to move everything out of the way. So I purchased this from Amazon, of course, and it's an Anker multi-plug charger. It has 4 outlets on it, AC, and it also has 2A USB-A's and USB-C's on each side here. It's a 20-watt capacity in the USB-C charging, but it steps down from that if you have everything plugged into it. Of course, it's not going to put out 20 watts total on each one of these plugs. But anyway, it's a flat cord, and you can see here it's very narrow behind it. It's, you see how it's very flat. So when I plug it in, it's not going to protrude past the plug very much. That way I can get my items that I have. I have my camping table, my cooking table that I use for my grill, and our 2 chairs that we set up when we're out of sight if we want to have some chairs outside. But anyway, I'm going to go out there and we're going to see if we can get this hooked in there. It was reasonably priced from Amazon, so let's give it a try. But I'm going to run that cable. I'm going to plug it in here and I'm going to run it down along here and then attach it underneath the seat here and then put it right here. So let's get started. So I'm going to use some alcohol, 91%. Doesn't have to be 91%, but that's what I got. Clean up the black part here. Also clean the back of this so it sticks to it. Alcohol, a little bit more. Where I'm going to attach it with some clips. I hope I have the ones I need. I'm going to grab what I have. I didn't buy anything for this, but clean that off so they stick. I'm thinking of underneath to be better than on the floor, so we'll give that a try. Clean up the floor. So I'm going to attempt to tuck it underneath this cover. There's just enough room to squeeze it in there, and hopefully it will stay in there securely. That way I don't have to use any adhesive stickers underneath this unit here. So I'm going to give that a try. So I was able to get it tucked underneath behind this cover, and it's down there, it won't come out. And now I'm going to run it down along the floorboard here, use some ties. Hopefully we can get it secure enough where it doesn't get in the way when I put my everything back in here. I'm going to use these clips that I have here for strip lighting. LED lights that I use for my TV. Anyway, I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to stick it right down and as close as I can to this here. Give it a good hold down and see if we got 2 of them here, and see if we can run that cable. They're a little not as wide as they should be, but I think it might hold it, so we're going to give it a try. Put this down like that. see if I can just, there we go. Just enough to hold it, hopefully. Keep it in place. There we go. There we go. Just going to zip tie the excess off and tuck it in this corner. Hopefully it won't interfere with everything going back in here. I think I will put one up there. I'm going to use one of these adhesive clips here to put a zip tie through it and put it in that corner and see if that will hold it. Like this. And just put it on the wall. Take a small zip tie and run it through there. Hopefully we can get it through there. Probably that way I can get to it. Not much room in here to work. I'm not a big guy, but hey, doesn't leave much room to squeeze in here without hurting yourself. So anyway, nice and tight. There, got that off. Got that run over there underneath it. I've had this Velcro strong industrial strength Velcro. I'm going to give that a try for the back of the charging device. I'm putting the other piece on here so I could just stick on and take it off if I need to. Get them aligned like that. Pretty tacky. I'll line that up best I can. Hold it on there. Give it a good amount of pressure to adhere. Hopefully I can get it started. If it was easy, it wouldn't be sticky, right? So I got the other Velcro on there, and here's this, and it's gonna go right on there and hopefully stay permanently as long as we're traveling with the van. It's pretty strong. I'm gonna put everything back in there and see what happens. As you can see, there's the plug right there, and we've got our outlets facing out this way for USB-C and A, and 4 AC plugs. So plug in things without having to move all this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna love it. It's been very frustrating on our trips when I have to plug in my laptop that runs out of battery. But anyway, there it is. If you're interested in doing this, I'll leave the link in the description area for you where I got it, what it was, and maybe this will save you some frustration as well. Thanks for watching.